Hello there, Aslia. Look at you redeeming first as usual. Hope all is well with you today. What we got? We'll be on the solar world today, as usual. I gotta build that tree first, though. Gotta build that tree indeed. Picking up for Deadeye. I don't know if Deadeye's working today. Probably is. Gotta go. Might be. Why? What? Why you gotta go? I might be back. Fair enough. Appreciate you popping on in nonetheless. Under an hour to get hand lotion and boba. Fair. It's not break time yet. Just started. Well, I do hope you're all well there, Asleo. Oh, it's been a busy day. Gotta do another tree today. I'm sure it'll turn out well. They usually turn out alright. I don't know what I'm gonna do in my solo world though. I didn't plan that far. I haven't I'll be honest, I don't think I've stopped doing stuff much today. I took a few minutes here before stream to quick eat, and that's about it. Also, I was multitasking. Wow, I had my game screen like there we go. It's supposed to fade. It's weird. I like double clicked it and it didn't fade. The ad's almost done, so that's good. I wonder if other people do that where they just run an ad instantly just to not have to worry about it. Who knows? But here we are, though, on the creative world where we've been working on the trees. I do hope people are doing well, though. Tabs! Hi! How are you doing? How's your week been so far, huh? Dr. J, my goodness. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you, too. Already long? I mean, what week isn't, right? That's... You doing great? Well, that's amazing to hear. I saw you got a Paper Hat episode out. I was watching it here a minute ago. I almost finished it, and then I had to start streaming. It's been a busy day, so I'm a bit tired. It's been a busy week. I'm so proud. But yeah, I'm doing all right overall. Video is recorded with 3 different audio interfaces. You keep yeah, you were having fun with all your different audio stuff. I'm assuming you got all your different audio things figured out now, right? Different audio interfaces. Why do you do this to yourself? I hope all your Blazing Cave streams went well over the weekend, Tabs. I was lurking in them. I couldn't catch too much of them. But I was lurking. I raided the one day. Just focus for the Mac, XR, and PC both lined into each other. Clean signal. Well, that's good. Now it'll be smooth making videos, right, Dr. J? No delay. Oh, it's going well. That's great to hear. I'm glad. Oh, I swear every time I stream, I get hit with a realization of how many different things I got going on for stream stuff because I don't have the most time to be thinking about it at the moment. That's right. Perfect. It's going well though. Blazing Caves, that's good. Sid, my goodness. It's been a little bit. How are you doing? All is well with you. These are my trees. I don't know if I've told you about this, Dr. J. We've been building custom trees to just build up a library of them so I could easily pull from the library if I ever needed it. I don't mind using Lightmatica. I have people that uh it's there's always a fun little debate along what people like to use and what they don't like to use. I use whatever. So you were learning Axiom too. I am. We build them with Axiom. A very small amount used with it. But you know, we get some things done with Axiom here. Like Lightmatica for things I don't design. That's fair. Any redstone stuff in that. I my hours on Minecraft and that have dwindled to very few. So Lightmatica helps. I don't use it for terraforming just yet. I doubt I'll ever really use it for terraforming. Because I don't know, it still feels like I can do that pretty fast. Small stuff, even houses and that, I don't use Lightmatica for. Bigger things that are a little more detail oriented that have like what, 20 stairs within like a 10, within a small radius or a whole bunch of slabs and walls and all that. It starts to add up. Repeated structures. And now I've been kind of messing around with some custom trees. I don't know. Very tired. That is fair there, Sin. That is fair. 11 end ships to pace around. Definitely using Lightmatica. Yeah, there you go. Most of the time I hear people just say it takes away from the feeling of building something. And I know what they mean. I can understand that. Like that. Got a stair, a slab, and all that, or a slab and a stair. Do, do, do. Oof, da. Do. One of these days, I gotta redeem some of those different things you got in your stream, Dr. J. And like sit down and figure them out. Oh shucks, are we replacing everything? I am. Keep existing. I don't know why that setting turns off on me. I believe I have enough points in your stream to redeem the armor stand, which I think is the first like tier before you can get a shulker box. But I have enough for the armor stand. I have enough for the shulker box. I just need to actually think through what the heck I have. I got a web page for that if you want the link. A web page? A web page for what? For your giant shulkers. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? There we go. You changed it on me. Oh, this is too much to read through, Dr. J. I don't want to read. Nobody reads. 1550 optional redeems. I did not know you had just a full-on web page. That's amazing. You made it a while back. I swear I learn something new about your community every time. Every time I visit. Can't believe you have a web page. That's so cool. I'll read through it. Wait for the redeems. Don't the redeems have the info on them? I read the info somewhere. Web certs are what I went to school for, actually. Oh, really? So I had to generate a schematic file for a tree. I'm gonna see what it looks like. Wait, it can do that? I'd I'd be impressed what the heck that would look like. Oh, great. I'm getting replaced now. Won't be able to do anything in this world. Can't wait to just sit back and relax and play games. Can you create a .litematica file of 20 block tall tree? You didn't even say Minecraft, Dr. J. That's not gonna work. There's no way that works. Unless I guess it would pull from .litematica. It made me one. Sure. You gotta show me if it actually, like, shows up in Minecraft. I have very little hope. I'll have a screenshot in a second. I'll get outdone. I think this is good to go. Grab this, and grab our trees, tree leaves, oak leaf V2. There we go. Grab some of this though. Some of this, some of that. Enjoy throwing this around the base of the tree. We'll have some berries coming on down. Grab the shears again as usual. Ta-da! Tree. I don't know if I want that. Maybe something like that. Place that one. I don't think I want anything showing there. I'm okay with that one, I think. There we go. Good enough. Grab a stick. Let's grab our selection area. Definitely think the biggest thing that speeds up this process of making the trees is this thing right here where I simply am able to just follow along wherever I need leaves to be. This saves me so much time of hand placing leaves. Already updated trees. Love it. And of course, anytime I actually build one of these custom trees in the inner world, you'd want to do all sorts of different stuff around it. Like around the base of it, make sure it looks nice. Different coarse dirt and all that. File did not work. I really didn't think it was gonna work off of such a small prompt. I think you'd first have to figure out whether or not it knew what Minecraft was, whether or not it could visualize it, and then whether or not it knows what a Limatica file is, and then if it could combine the two and make something with it. Even just something simple, like a box. But most of the time I feel like AIs they have a hard time being imaginary, thinking of a brand new idea. Which is like the main goal of it, of course. Is that it thinks for itself, but to come up with something creatively, nah. To think outside the box. This is what it's spat out. Here's your file, tall tree dot schematic. You can open this in world as schematic load file and resave it as a top. Okay. Like me to make a tree look more natural, curved trunk, round leaf canopy, instead just a straight log with a cube of leaves. Interesting. Well, it definitely connected some dots there. I don't know. I can build a tree pretty fast, Dr. J. We just did that in like 10 minutes. 20 block tall tree. I don't know. Pretty fast at it. Just has to who Thad Destroy was. Oh, I know I can pull that stuff. Didn't the AIs get access to a whole bunch more like different web stuff recently? All the different social medias. Isn't that a fun thought? Said you were a mountain builder. I mean, that if you look in my about, it will probably say mountain builder. Let's see. Do I have a Twitch open anywhere? I always do. Let's see. Back to Twitch. Hit the tab. Oop, no, meant to go to my channel. Gotta sleep. Scroll down. There I am. Look at that. In big words, my simple about section gives you all that you need to know. Minecraft streamer, mountain builder, and a dwarf. Or as some say, a bunch of pebbles laying around. Exactly. Hello there, D. Clark. How are you doing? Hope your day's been right. Or been good. Been right. Been alright. I'm tired, but okay. Hope everyone is well. I'm well. I am well. We've already finished building our tree. You missed out. Building another tree for the library. We're up to 8. 8 trees. It's lovely. I really like that tree. I know it's a little lopsided. It goes a little bit like that, but that's fine. That's fine. Driver woke me up at 3. Oh, 3 this morning, and going since. Well, you probably would have been up within the hour anyway. Oof. That's an early wake-up call, though. But what if I actually would have slept? When was the last time that actually happened? I guess the bad part is I didn't go to bed until 11:30. D. Clark, what were you doing up so late? I actually went to bed early. Then I'll go figure. How do I want to do this? I know I probably want to lower this river to like that depth. So I think we just drain it first, remove out the sand because I don't think the sand makes much sense in a river. At least of this size. I went to bed around 11:32. Isn't 11:30 early for you, Dr. J? Don't you usually stay up late doing stuff? Nobody. Why does why does nobody sleep? Everybody I know just has terrible sleep schedules. Dr. J, are you Central Time? So that would have been 12:30 for me then. Has happened to me before. Sleep is elusive. Been going to bed early lately, trying to wake up around 4:30. Well, that's fair. Gotta have a little more rest for waking up that early. Is that gonna break my sugar cane? It shouldn't. Until it updates. But this sugarcane won't update. It's got that. I don't know the male word for seductress, so I just went with elusive sleep. Seductors. Seductor? Seduced? Does it matter? I think elusive makes sense. Yep, okay. Whose emote is that? Drath. Drath has that emote. It's absurd. Drath has some interesting emotes. He's got that one too now. I I don't know what I'm doing with this river. I don't want the sand here, essentially. But I obviously can't just, like, cover over the sand because I want to make the river a little bit deeper. So I may as well just quick terraform it right now. You know, at least get the shape right. At least some of it. This was not what I had in mind for today. But the sand was bothering me. Fancy tree. It's not even using real blocks, Dr. J. Look at the bottom of that tree. It's honestly really impressive. Oh my, look at the world. Those blocks aren't blocks. I mean, they are blocks, but they're morphing together in the background. And that tree, I'm disappointed. I am quite secured in my building expertise area at the moment. Because, you know, ChatGPT here, it can't even figure out what the heck the size of a block is. That tree is like a 2x2 base trunk, but it forms into one. Silly AI. I'm honestly impressed, though, with some of the dots it was able to connect with such little information. Probably better than some people's custom trees. Oh. I'm trying to generate a picture of a mountain building dwarf and encouraging himself with buckets of cookies. Dr. J, you better not be procrastinating anything here now. Oh, great cookies. Thank you, D. Clark. Oh, cookies. Was I supposed to be doing something? I don't know. Hey, just, you know, I just have a feeling. You guys brought... I didn't bring up cookies. I'd never do that. Probably should be driving... You're at work? And you're supposed to be done with work? Dr. J, go home. Those blocks aren't blocks. Well, they are blocks. Someone is confused this evening. Well, no, they're. If you saw the picture, it's wrong. I work late all the time. All right. I don't know what to tell you. Turned out so good. Well, it probably did better on that. Is it still a Minecraft? That's a gnome. It's not a dwarf. It's like maybe a dwarf from like what? Snow White. D. Clark, what are you doing gifting Dr. J a sub? Thank you so much. Definitely worth a gift sub without a doubt. Tack! Morning. What was I saying? Like, what was it? 15 minutes ago? Why do all the people I know and are my friends have terrible sleep schedules? Tack, please tell me you did not just wake up. How are you doing, Tack? Got the. It does have mountain. It does have the mountain back there. The cookies are pretty good. Those cookies look delicious. Yes, I worked an 8-hour day between waking up and now, though. Oh, so you took a nice little nap. That's fair. Oh, no, dealer. I have to send this to Tack. Which one? The fancy tree? Well, I hope your day was well there, Tack. Hope your nap was good, too. I didn't try to take a nap yesterday, but I did just, like, close my eyes just to, like, take a break from looking at screens. Once I was done with my day. I know. It's an hour cooldown, sad. It's because it was abused. It still feels abused. I still never get through the cookies even with the hour cooldown. It's also limited to only 3 times a stream. I could always change such things on the fly. That if everyone but you has a different sleep schedule, maybe yours is wrong. Maybe mine is. Maybe I should let go of all things I need to do and just focus on, I don't know, gaming. If anyone asks me to move up their closing, I'll not respond. Okay, nobody say that. Let's welcome on in there, Dunk. How's your day going? Hope all things are well with you. Eat more, take damage once in a while, and you'll go through them. I know. I do try and eat. I mean, I eat them whenever I can. We've actually been going through them decently well here recently, but even with that, it's tough. The problems of having an old world. None of the landscape is good. I gotta do all these small, tedious things. I mean, I'd probably already be trying to make the rivers look even better. Even the new ones. But some of this stuff where it's just a mess of different blocks that are not necessary. One more picture, then I'll drive home. Oops. So I loaded up Hollow Knight again. I'm now up to 4 hours in it. I have made no progress since loading it up from where I had left it off a year ago. Simply, I have no idea where to go. I have the map. I have the thing that tells me where I'm at on the map, but I can't seem to find any new areas. And I'm at my wit's end because I don't know how to get to explore more new area. Like I've defeated a boss that I remembered. And the map is a lie. The map feels like a lie. And I've never really watched anyone like do a full playthrough of the game. I've listened to people stream it before. Very peaceful game. Uh, but I have no idea how to get out and explore more new areas. That is an elf. I know what you did. And I'm getting frustrated and I probably just need to like look it up. But I don't want to look it up. It should be quite simple. I just explore and find my way out. But no. But anywho, I have like one last area that I didn't get to last night because I just played quick for like 30 minutes. One more area that I want to check before I look anything up. But it's getting very frustrating. Just watching someone play that looks fun. The first one or the second one? Because Kyle and I had a second one come out here, what, last week? That people have been playing a lot of, I don't actually know. But I always found the game to be quite interesting and quite peaceful. I just never got around to finishing it when I got it. And I haven't watched someone play through it, surprisingly. Usually these solo type playthrough games, I've already ended up watching someone play it, so I don't have the biggest urge to play it myself. But this one, I don't know. I guess never got around to it. And hello there, Charlie. How are you doing today? Hope all things are well with you. Goodbye, my sand grass. We have real sand grass in the game now. It's dried out and it looks like wheat. Lurk headed home from work. I guess the stream if I don't make back. Sounds good there, Dr. J. Thank you so much for popping on in, though. It's always a joy chatting with you. Have a safe drive home. Haven't played since they added that. Can't wait to try it out. This weekend? Woo! Really? It happened on this weekend? On Paper Hats? Dr. J's gonna update the server. He's forcing me to update to the next versions of Minecraft. Apparently there's a 1.21.8. I don't pay attention to this stuff. Yeah. I'm not like crazy big on wanting to use the happy gas, and that feels like the biggest thing that I'm getting. Other people seem to be really happy with it. I don't think I'll really get a lot of use out of it too much. Yeah, we should get the happy gas. I'd assume so. I've seen a lot of people using them, so I'd be surprised if it wasn't in one of these 1.20.6 and above. Best thing to be added to Minecraft. Alright, bye. Maybe I am just a hater. I I don't think that have a safe drive. I guess I just need to mess around. I haven't messed around with them, but even when I've seen other people use them, I don't know. Like, it'll make those cliffs so much easier. Probably. Like, I don't know. Don't trust me. I haven't messed with them yet. Maybe I'll love them and I think they'll be amazing, but I don't know. I'm a little hesitant. It's my 14, 15 years of playing this game and being hesitant with something so drastically new and different. And hello there, Giz. How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Mints will be great for upside down building and cliffs. Yeah, it definitely will be. I once did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, has it been that long? I think it's been like 5 or 6 years ago. 5 years sounds right. Maybe 6 years. Coming up on the 6 year mark. Uh, when I first started getting into terraforming, I wanted to do some floating islands. Floating islands are not where you should start when you want to start doing terraforming. I learned from that point on to never build upside down. So I usually try my very best to avoid it. But I know you you said you somehow always end up building upside down in Minecraft, so I bet you'll get loads of use out of it. Like, I even saw someone. I saw, who was it? Game Time with Eric. Eric was, was building with the Happy Ghast on his hardcore world. I think. And he was getting use out of, like, building, it was a huge structure. It was a mega build. And he was working on these, like, archways that were inside the building. And, like, he seemed to be liking it. I don't know. I'm a hesitant person with it. I do think they should have some sort of way to, like, add blocks onto the Happy Ghast. I want to build a structure on it. Not even like that, but I want to be able to add storage onto it. Now, a couple barrels or chests. Real simple stuff. Now people are like, well, there's all sorts of workarounds you could do. Like, you could throw I don't know, a chest boat or a camel with chests and you just have it with you. But that's so tedious. I think you'd already just have the stuff. Have the ability. I have a major headache. Just take pain meds. Oh, I'm glad you took something for it there, Giz. Headaches are no fun. I get headaches frequently. Even if I drink all the water I need. I'm not gonna, completely not use Happy Gas. I'll give them a shot. Probably not like them. And then never really use them. And that's just how it is. You saved the Leviathan? You did? I didn't even know that was actually possible in the what is it? They're in beta at the moment? Was it cool? Just say if it was cool. Probably gonna lurk and listen, then I don't have a bright screen. Of course, guys, no worries at all. It's completely understandable. I do hope it goes away soon. I'll try not to, like, yell. I I usually don't. This is probably one of the better streams to listen to if you have a headache. Mainly because I don't really have the loudest, like, alerts. My like general, like, sub and bit alerts are pretty quiet, peaceful. Deadeye, hello there. How are you doing today? What's this beacon that I'm taking power from? We need to bump it up to a haste beacon. Ah, there it is. Oh, there's another beacon somewhere in the land. I just need to use it to figure out which direction I go to. We go to the 3, we go this way. Really? I go that way? I always thought it was the other way. Geez, you're not supposed to be watching chat. Oh, you're amazing. You know that, Giz? I do go to the right. So many of you guys are amazing. Nope, just one Thad. Not me. I'm mean as a rattlesnake. Oh, stop. Mean as a rattlesnake. It's not even remotely true. I bet I could ask 20 to 30 different people, D. Clark, and not one of them would say such a thing. Finished planning out the whole game night, huh? It's not gonna happen this week. I knew that so much, based off the votes. Let's see, the 19th? That one works out well. I'll have to ask Hannah real quick before I'm officially plan it, but should work. Only if I pay them to say I'm nice. It's not even true. And I'm like, I think you're nice, but I can't say that without you saying, well, I've paid you, Than, with gifted subs and bits. Other people will say it too. Tack would say it, and Tack doesn't even know you that well, probably. I'm like trying to think of someone that you haven't like gifted a sub to or something. But that's being kind. Like that's a show. Like that's kindness. They didn't ask for it and have that. I think anyone who gives Thad money is not. No, no, no. Most of the time, people give far too much. Here, wait. I got something. We have a book. A book that I know D. Clark is #1 of. Money didn't go to me. Oh, that's a commemorative book. Right here! Last Life for Extra Life charity event. D. Clark gifted the most. I forget how I did this. D. Clark may have been first. He also did the most. That wasn't sent to me. That was just out of the kindness of your heart. And because you were evil. Anyone that showed up during those streams are and supported were amazing. Nope, with Sophie probably. That's where all your kindness comes from, is from Sophie. You know, future me is gonna love past me. Those books, they're gonna eventually go in a library that we build, a dwarven library in the mountain. Like some sort of archives or something, I don't know, something cool like that. And future me is gonna love the fact that I kept little fun books like that. I was actually thinking I should write down every time someone redeems first. It'd be mostly Eslia, but it'd be kind of cool if we did that. Should write it in a book. Hardly ever say anything. But you're always here. See, here we go. Is this for D. Clark? Just a quiet person. But I see D. Clark in many streams I lurk in. He's always very nice. Thank you, Monica. Monica's an amazing person, too. All the people here tend to be. I don't know how I ever got so lucky to have so many amazing people around. Oh, stop. Oh, that's just the truth there. Can't buy Monica. You don't even know Monica's there most of the time. I'm almost always listening. Well, now that's just kind of scary. I'm joking. I'm always listening to you guys. Monica's over here with like boards of profiles on all of us. Thank you for lurking all the time. I know I say it every time you pop up, Monica, but I do appreciate it. I see you when you grab the raid message at the end of streams. Always warms my heart. Oops. Break time. It is break time. Man, this hour went by fast. Probably because we spent the first half hour doing nothing. I'll take that break here real quick. Oops. Been a little bit since I've just done a mass placing of blocks. Usually I'm used to just going through shulkers of blocks in a stream. Been taking a little break from some of our, some of the larger terraforming projects. Just to work on some of these finer detailed things since I've been enjoying them. Anywho though, this is a perfect time to take a break. It's raining. It's always raining. Is that fixed? Do they fix how frequently it rains in one of these new updates? They broke it. I'm okay with it raining every once in a while, but they broke it where it happens to rain like every third day now. At least let me sleep it away. Anyhow. It's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You know all the things. Stand up, grab a drink of water. Maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling a little hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm on back. Y'all take your break. Nope, they did not fix it. Dang. This is literally an old man yelling at the clouds. Darn right. That's what? That's absurd. I wasn't. Yeah, I was maybe yelling at the clouds, but it's always raining. Technically, I had 9 ads. I had got through 2. Then my internet died, and I had to re-enter stream for another 7 ads. Yeah, but they're all done now, right? But I don't mind ads, honestly. Yeah, I try and plan them here with my breaks, and I always snooze them if I ever need to. Delay them. So you don't miss much. I don't even know what the heck ads look like on Twitch anymore. I've had the Twitch Turbo thing for years. I may have been yelling at the clouds a little bit, but it's always raining. Like I think I've been streaming for an hour, and I think it's rained most of the stream. Found it funny that my phone internet died. This is happening a lot more often. I'm sorry, that seems to be happening more. And you came back and you still had the same number of ads. That's a little silly. It's like you only got through 2. You got 7 more to go, Giz. I lose Wi-Fi. It's odd, but an old phone. Yeah. As long as you don't lose it for anything important, right? Always re-enter a Twitch stream. Dad had this phone 5 years, and I had it 5, and it's still working. That's impressive. That thing probably doesn't hold any battery. Dan's phone updated to 7 something, and mine, and my updates are like 5.1. What, like iPhone updates? Like the software? It's only a few updates back. I got a fancy phone. I don't even like phones. But apparently they're important. Had a secondhand phone that was half pink screen from pixels dying and battery that doesn't last. And you watch streams on it? Guys, we need to get you a new phone. That's that's the list of things that aren't working with it are adding up here. Watch streams on it every day. I'm surprised the thing gives off audio. Me too. Is your head feeling better from your headache? Hope so. Don't mean to hold you in conversation. It is? Oh, that's good. That is good. I started to get a headache earlier. I don't know. It's crazy. I ate something, and you know what? My head wasn't hurting anymore. I have time to eat. I quick got something to eat before stream, luckily. And as soon as I finish stream, I'm gonna get back to doing the thing I was working on. It's been a busy last few weeks. Last week was busy working on stuff. This week's gonna be the same. How's the diamond painting coming along? Ask Hannah. We grew a little bit tired of it, but I'm sure we'll come back to it. It's really big, Giz. Can you just come do it for us? Too many hobbies. My biggest problem is that I'd love to just like be doing it while watching something, a movie or a show, but leaning over all the time and like doing that sort of stuff, it just gets to my back. Usually my back feels fine, but anytime I'm leaning over for too long, it just begins to hurt. Finished my second row on the Harry Potter Great Hall. Can only do it 2 weeks out of the month. Don't bring it to Dan's in case it gets ruined when on the train. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, we had finished like a good portion of one side of it and had a whole bunch of different bags open, and then we were throwing the bags into like a reusable Ziploc ones that we were labeling. Trying to keep things organized. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the Lego we bought. The Rivendell Lego set. We haven't even gotten to that. Ben's mom surprised me with a gift the other day. Oh, what'd she get ya? A Lego Disney Stitch? Oh, that's gotta be adorable. That's an amazing surprise. Ben's building it. Oh, it's a gift that just kept on giving, huh? I've never built a Lego. Never really got into them. I don't really know how to do them, truthfully. I've watched people do them. You just flip through a book, right? That I bring watermelon. You have watermelon? Is it good watermelon? Or what do you mean by you bring watermelon? Assuming you just mean you have watermelon. Pokemon in Chaos. I get so confused building Lego. I built the spider from Harry Potter once, bless it. It looked like it had issues. No kids. Yeah. You know, that's fine. I don't know what I want to do here with a bunch of this stuff. Since a lot of this stuff has already been, like, terraformed a little bit and made to look pretty. So I don't know if I want to make it too deep through here. Might get a little bit more shallow and then break up once again. Just through this little point. The spider does have issues, Giz. It was creepy. Wait, is there a picture of the spider somewhere? Is it in like Jesse's or something? Do-do-do. Oh, hi, I got distracted by the text. Did you just sub? Chaos. What is this? You just gained a sub badge from that message to the next. Yup. What? And you didn't send the resub like no thingy. Thank you for the sub, Chaos. I really appreciate it. Aragog is beautiful. Only Spooter Spooter I like. Scary Spider. There's two of them, one for 11 months and another for 12 months. You're up to it in 12 months? Oh my god, look at you! 1 year. You are living up to your name. You really are Chaos. I love Chaos. Thank you so much for the 12-month resub, and apparently 11. 1 year. Really, a year? That's absurd. I don't think we've had a 1 year resub in a little bit now. I think recently a couple of people hit 4 years, and then we had what, a 2 and a 3 year within the last month or two. 1 year resub. Oh, that's amazing. You're stuck here now. 12 months down the hole. And it's a 0 from... That's not true. You've been subbed here before, Giz. You've been subbed previously for 15 months. That's absurd. That's a really adorable little banner you have. Is that anonymous? Re-gifted months from anonymous. Thank you so much. Yeah, but gifted doesn't matter. Gifted doesn't matter to me at all. I just appreciate you guys being here. I don't know who that could be. I thought it was D Clark at first, but anonymous, you know, could be anyone. Thank you so much. And Oscar joining on in with 100 bits.
A hype train once in a while.
Oh, I don't. The hype trains are amazing, but they suck you in. Don't get sucked in, guys. Don't feel like you gotta be gifting or giving bits. I do really appreciate each bit of them, though. Thank you for the 100 bits, Oscar. How are you doing today? Hope you've been appreciating, or appreciating. I hope you've been enjoying your lurk. Unless you just popped on in. Thank you, Chaos Anonymous and Oscar, for all the different gifted subs and resubs and bits. I just popped on. You did? What are the chances? Bet it was D-Clark. It was not me. I missed that she didn't have a sub. Oh. It was D-Clark with 5 gifted subs. My goodness. What are you doing? Guys, I'm not going to get anything done if you keep doing this. Thank you so much. For the 5 gifted. Tack getting one. Oh my goodness. That's a lovely gift sub to Tack. Amy getting one as well. I met Amy recently. She's lovely. Kim. Oh my goodness, getting a gifted sub. I know Kim. Kahlua as well, and Risky Dog. I have not seen that name in an age. Risky Dog. I recognize that name. I don't remember much about them, but I recognize it. I remember them. They must have been lurking recently. Thank you so much. Those are some amazing people to get gifted subs. Bumping the hype train up to level 3. I told you not to do this. This one was me. Oh, really? I had no idea. New badge? Did you get a new badge? 100 and what? 58? 150? Well, you didn't get the new badge off that. You've gifted 158 before. Are we sure D. Clark didn't gift those 3 subs? I don't know. Math is adding up here. 5 gifted subs, another 3 if we count the ones to Giz. I don't know. There's Risky Dog. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you thinking D. Clark. Just popped up that it's a new badge. Oh no, really? That's weird. Maybe you had to cross the 150 mark. I really doubt it though. Matches your name color? It really does. That one suits you. You're not allowed to get any more. You got like, what is it? You have 51 subs, you could probably, well, no, 41 subs. Get you to 99. Anonymous gifted do not count towards your own count. Do they not? That makes sense. It's really weird. It just popped up though that you got a new badge. Foolish Twitch. I want all. No, don't do that. Wait. a handful of months for the mountainathon at least. You guys keep your wallets and purses closed. Put the credit card down, please. As much as I appreciate all the amazing things that you guys do, all the gifted and bits. We haven't had a hype train in a little while, actually, now that I think about it. I always yell at you guys not to start them. Only 4 days left on antibiotics. Are those working, Giz? What was that for again? Oh, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Started before Thad could yell at me. Yeah. Asker came in throwing money at me. Threw $1 at me. Luckily it was, hopefully it wasn't in pennies. That would have hurt. Nice job, Oscar. Did Oscar answer me? Are you doing well? I don't think so. Are you doing well there, Oscar? Hope your day's been good. We're we're in a river. As you can tell, obviously, with all the water around me. This was an old river, old Minecraft one, where it's all kind of shallow and has loads of sand. So I'm digging out all the sand and I'm making it a little bit deeper while I'm at it. Because I much prefer a river that kind of looks like this. I might change up the style a little bit. When I first did this, I really like what this looks like, but it's a lot of work. And I've seen some people you do something where it's just all mud across the bottom of lakes or rivers, and I'm kind of tempted to see what that looks like. Oh. I have no redness and can straighten my finger again. Oh, that's great to hear. Yes, it was for your finger. Thank you for the reminder. It's like, it's not, I don't know why my mind was trying to say it was like a tooth problem, but I knew it wasn't a tooth problem. Slip cash into my PC to pay for these. Like a vending machine. You're like, well, if Dad says I can't use a credit card, I just stick a 20 in. I don't know where it goes. My fans don't seem to like it. Thank you all for the hype train though. 9 gift subs and 100 bits. That's 9 gift subs and 100 bits too many. You guys are all too kind. What is this little emote? Yeah, that's a weird emote. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's kind of trippy. What do I do here? Because this feels like too much closed in area. So we take away from the side we can. No, I do really appreciate every little bit that you guys contribute. Just know you don't have to. And what was that? What was the Giz sub count up to? 16 months. That's amazing. It matters. They might be gifted subs, but it counts I think they count. That means you were here. That means you either got randomly gifted them or someone thought you were worthy of a gifted sub. I think it counts. I know not everyone is able to sub to each and every different streamer they watch. I know I'm not able to. I wish I could. I know so many people. But It's not. It's hard to keep up with it. They need like a bundle. Can I have a bundle? You know they give you deals to do like multi-month tier like subs. Can I get a bundle where I can like sub to 6 different people? That's an idea. Can I like sub to 6 different people for cheaper than subbing to 6 different people? Where's Twitch's idea box? Do they have one of those? If prices on mobile weren't so expensive, I would sub to people, but dang, they'd be really pricey. Ah, yeah, don't do that. As I'm sure many people have told you before. Uh, might have to just lower this pillar a block. A block or two, which is fine. We can lower it. Well, it does rob you. It's kind of absurd. Might leave this as a little more shallow on that side. Feel like it would make sense with the cliff edge, you know, stuff, pieces of land might fall in. Making a little more shallow through here. I guess it makes sense. Don't have to make sense. We're building in a world where I can build stuff that floats. I do think it'd be really fun to do that at some point in this world or another, where we build a biome or some sort of custom biome area where it's just like it gets really crazy. Like at the moment, I'm like building within reasonable things. Like you'd probably see some. You'd see hills, you'd see cliffs and rocks and all that in it. You'd see a ravine, you'd see a mountain. But I don't got anything that like floats yet. So I think it'd be really cool to do that, or like areas where the land just like does some really weird shapes that don't exactly make sense. More of a fantasy vibe, I guess. It'd be fun. That's where I bet Axiom could be very helpful, where you could just get some really weird organic looking shapes for terraforming. I don't know if I'd want to do it with Axiom. Ah. Such a... I don't know. I still really think the process of doing things by hand can sometimes end up looking much better than if you were to just do it using all sorts of different build tools and all that. We gotta grab a bit of mossy blocks and walls. I think that bridge is stable. No, not at the moment. We're working on that. This is this is the perfect use case for this box. Or pretty close to perfect. I can just quick grab it, place it down, and it has all the different blocks we want. Kind of. I'm gonna mix in some tough in that a little bit more. Gonna lean a little bit away from the mossy stone bricks. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I used to like them more. And when I first built this bridge, tough walls weren't a thing. We didn't have all the different tough variants just yet. Just the block itself. There we go. Bridge is stable, Chaos. Don't you worry. This is... this is a... I could just imagine, you know, you're on a little boat going on through here and you got this bridge above you. You'd probably be at more of like this level looking up at it and there'd be water. Even without the water, it's cool. I do think this goes a couple too low. I think it was never sheared. Do, do, do. Hmm. No, I just had it go into the ground. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Yes, I do think this looks much better without all the sand. Let's bring a bit of the water back, huh? I don't think I have any ice here. Give it a quick check. It'd be one of these shulkers. And I don't think so. I haven't gotten any more pillars built in case anyone was wondering. I think, what was it, last week I had gotten some done off stream. For anyone that missed it, I had finished off another row. But no new updates this week. Usually I have a little bit of time Monday, but not this week. What was I needing again? Ice. I had a shulker. I think this is the part of the reason why I built an ice farm, actually. Was to be able to build these rivers quicker. And gotta grab a non-silk touch pick. And then grab a whole bunch of ice. Want some crushed ice? No, I need the black ice. I don't really care to be too careful with this today. I could be more efficient with this ice if I wanted to be, but we got a farm. We have a nice ice farm. If you're ever doing anything with water, I find it's best to work from the bottom up. So then all the layers below are all water source blocks. And that will make your life so much easier down the road. That is for sure. We're just gonna make a simple wall here. You can fill in huge areas just by doing this layer by layer sort of style with the ice. Fill in any size of an area, as long as you make sure everything is source blocks. Because the water will, become... as long as the water below is a source block, then it's considered like a full block, essentially. So then the water can go over it like it's just a full block. So it does another source block layer all over it. Water mechanics. They're interesting. I go, what, 2 more higher? Should have kept that. Shulker out. Gotta go this high. This ice goes much faster than I think it would. You guys just wait until I'm making rivers in the mountain. It's one of my many ideas for making it look nice. Just to have flowing rivers and all of that throughout it. But it's gonna be 10 times harder than what I'm doing here because it's gonna be properly flowing. Because it most likely will be on different inclines, flowing down and then eventually making a waterfall. So that'll be fun. I'm sure we'll be able to make something nice. We might have to use some, like, glass panes to shape the water nicely. The glass panes just to make sure it, if we're going down a decline, which we will, then I can just make sure the shape of it looks nice. And I'm able to blend it in the glass panes nicely, hopefully. Seen people use them before to make like little particle splashes and all that. But that's not my exact plan. I'm sure maybe we'll do that, but I worry more about just making the natural look of water work with the area I have. Man, I'm pretty close on my guess of how many blocks I would need. I just say how much more peaceful this game is compared to Overwatch. Overwatch reminds me every single time I play it why I don't play a lot of FPS games anymore. Quite frustrating. At least any team dynamic ones. Oops. Second time I did that. Oh no. Well, I guess it's one shoulder. It's meant to be. Oh my goodness, Jesse's streaming. I didn't know Jesse was streaming today. We're so gonna go and raid her. She just went live. Saw it change on Discord. Jesse is. This Jesse. I have a shout out for Jesse. And you're like, who? Jess doesn't stream anymore. That's not a real streamer, right? No. Jesse's amazing. You know, is Doc, is this a real streamer? This is a safe space. Sometime. Solid answer. Middle ground. Wow. I shucks. Hey Tabs, how are you doing? Oh, I hope that made you chuckle a little, Donk. I was going to tonight, but Amy wasn't feeling well. Well, you could just play on one of your solo worlds, Tabs. No, those don't exist. We don't talk about that. Why? Why don't we talk about that? Tabs, did you lose your solo worlds? You need to opt. Okay. That sounds like a lot of work. Honestly, I didn't even see the shout out. I assumed you were asking about yourself. The answer still stands. Oh, I'm not a streamer. That looks 100 times better without the sand. With sand river and not as deep, without sand, I think it looks way better. I do need to figure this stuff out here. There's a transition that we need to do where this water is like 3 blocks higher. This is a weird thing. You kind of assume in like olden fantasy times, dams were a thing, right? Oh, they've been around forever. Sweet. I only have one solo world. Is 1.21.1. It's on a server, so it takes more effort to update. Does it? I don't know servers. Never messed with them. Lurk, thank you for the lurk tabs. I appreciate it. Ah, Of course, Egypt for irrigation and water supply. Makes sense. Well, let's keep going, huh? Wow, this is an old pathway. Oh no, I know what this was. This was before we went and got a whole bunch of rooted dirt. The pathway definitely looks better with rooted dirt. All of this was this done with rooted dirt? No, oh no, it was here. The beginnings of it wasn't. I'm assuming that was already there. It looks much better with rooted dirt. Sorry. I get distracted by things we've done in the past. Because I'm always curious if I did the same sort of thought process with them as I think through stuff now. Distracted me? Never. I'd like to think I do a pretty good job at, like, you know, working on the things I start working on. I just take my time with them when I'm streaming. That is more of a diss track than distracted. Diss track. Oh, I don't know how I want to approach this. Come to realize that the streamers I watch are all different, a different vibe in each one. Maybe that's why you enjoy watching all the different ones. You can't watch one that's the same as the other. That is, I don't know, that's not too surprising. Gotta have variety, exactly. Probably all have different like building skills, or what they do in the in Minecraft are different. Maybe some of them don't even play Minecraft. Doubt that one, but variety is good. I also find sometimes I'm just not in the mood for one vibe or another. Yeah, that's fair. I have I know exactly what you mean there. There are times where I will have a hard time hanging out with some streamers just because too much. Hello there, Unique. How are you doing? How long does a sniffer take to hatch? Oh goodness, I don't know. A day? Minecraft day? 7 minutes? 7 to 15 minutes? I don't know, that sounds right. I've never paid attention to that. I don't know sniffers too well, my apologies. I think if you put them on moss, they hatch faster, though. Could be wrong. Also, welcome on in, though, Unique. I hope all is well. Hope your week's been going well. Oofda. This is a lot of sand. Oh my goodness, this gets all the way over to an area that I actually terraformed. This little, like, peninsula point here, we terraformed a while back. Randomly on a Friday stream. I don't even remember what it used to look like. It blends pretty well in. I do remember doing it, though. Clark was there for that stream. I was like working on it. I was like, this is nowhere near any of the builds I'm working. That's so many animals. That's where all my animals are. But we worked on this aisle back. I told you it'd eventually connect to things. Oh, does anyone have an answer to that? How long does it take for a sniffer to hatch? Someone got a Google answer for me? It's not a very good animal farm, but at least they don't get away. Exactly. I have no need for an animal farm, but I do miss having just random animals roam. And I figured they were just like stuck somewhere on like the borders of my chunks that I'm always in. Because no new ones spawn. Like there's a whole bunch of them right here. There's so many. I just like need to murder them all. Look at this. They're like all going to the highest point. This is really weird. This is also really weird that I thought about putting a watchtower on this hill before, and now I'm building right next to it. My world is expanded too much. Minecraft sheep look so dang fluffy. They do look very fluffy. I know what you mean. It's that extra ring around their head, I think, and around the legs where it just kind of tears. Makes them look fluffy. Oh, I have so much space to work with out here. It's amazing, isn't it? I always feel so confined when I'm around the mountain. Okay, it's break time, isn't it? It's well past the break time. Let's quick place black these lily pads. That's kind of why I brought the land up until this point. They were right around here, a few different areas. It's not a good sign when all the animals start getting to higher ground. There's a flood incoming. Good thing we have a mountain. Bad news for the port city. They're pretty much sea level. Not exactly though, you know. A couple tiers here. It's above ground. Do think I'm kind of curious. Maybe I should. This idea just hit me, but maybe I should like knock this entire land down and just have like a big open uh dock area where a whole bunch of like boxes and all that could go. Could be cool. Let's see. I've never fully thought that place out. I've never planned anything with it, just kind of winged it all. But anywho, it's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something in if you're feeling hungry. It's well past dinner time, so please, I really hope everyone's gotten some dinner. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm all back. Y'all take your break? I hope so. It's good to take breaks. Once an hour, you know, stand up. Nope. What I expect. What did I expect? I expected you to take a break. D. Clark. Just got back from one a bit ago. I let the dogs out and got more. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say. Water, not coffee. Well, that's good. You know, I have nothing against coffee. Mm. There we go. Clean all that up. Hope everyone's enjoyed stream though so far tonight. And I did not expect me to be working on what I'm working on here. It tends to be my world though nowadays. Working on different projects that I've been meaning to do for a while but never get around to. Let me grab one shulkbacks. small like this, that kind of dwindles out. Bring that up a little bit. Boom. I must say it is nice to be on ground level compared to terraforming in the sky all the time. This is like where I all started with terraforming. It's ground level work, not just doing it all while I'm floating above space. Making past me quite happy. I've always had grand ideas with Minecraft, but not always the ability to do them. And I don't know how many different times where I've thought of making like a river look really nice and never actually finished terraforming it and making it look nice with be that leaves or the actual river itself, making it deeper or prettier. Past me would be quite happy. Level does this start? I guess the level starts there. Do-do. Oh, this is so much sand. Anyone want to do this for me? Just remove all of this sand and gravel. Starting to zone out. Sleep is calling my name. I feel that. Don't zone out too yet now. Too soon. It's only 8 o'clock, D. Clark. I planned on cutting it a little short here today nonetheless. Just wanted to get a little more work done after my break. I know, it's too early. I'd be up again way too early. I'd be up again way too early. Yeah. You would. What happened, D. Clark? I swear you used to go to bed at like what, 8:30 every night? 8:30? Well, 8:30 my time. It would have been 9:30 your time. What happened to that? What was it, like less than a year ago? Remember it'd be like I don't know. That's back when I used to stream to 9 my time. At least I'm getting a bunch of sand. Can always use more sand, right? Kind of stars. Braden doesn't want to shut down, and sometimes even when I'm tired. That's fair. I hope she's doing better. You don't have to get, talk about it at all, but I do hope she's doing better. No matter what. Well, hopefully my stream is a great stream to, have your mind just relax. Take a moment to calm down. That tends to be the only time I'm able to ever just take a moment's break from endlessly thinking of everything that's going on. All the things that need to be done. Seems to only happen when I stream. Nice and chill, exactly. I cleaned out an ancient city. I had 2 wardens walk around at once. Took a while for me to get get it a bit safer to be in. That can be a process if you like really clear out all the different shriekers. It's a process just to loot them too. I usually end up just kind of going through them fast. If I have a pair of Elytra and I've kind of scouted out how it all looks, I'll shift around with my sneak pants and all that, and then if I set off a Shrieker, well, so be it. If I set off another one, well, so be it. Try my best not to set too many off, and then usually end up spawning 1 or 2 of them by the end of it. I had a place to fly off when it got a bit much. Yep, smart way to do it. There's a bunch of different ways you can loot the ancient cities. Is it an ancient city? That sounds right. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of, not the trail, not the trail. What are other things? Bastions. I don't know why I was confusing those two. Those are dangerous. I don't like bastions. Bastions. Am I thinking of that right? Bastion. Yeah, it's a bastion. Wow. Those are dangerous, though. I don't like them. Yeah, I usually die in bastions, so try not to do as much as I can from the outside of it and hope for the best. Yep. Yep, I know what you mean there. much more close quarter and easy for things to sneak up on you. Usually try and pick off whatever different brutes I can with my bow. Well, they're not too bad. If you have a sharpened sword, you can kill the brutes decently fast. I don't know. I don't find bastions to be too useful once you get the template. The netherite template. A good amount of loot on them, though. Overall, you can get some netherite, what is it? Ancient debris or the netherite scraps. One of the two, maybe both. Get the templates, then you don't have to duplicate them, so those are kind of nice. Probably one of the better loot tables overall. Put them into traps where I can get them and be fairly safe. Nice. That's smart. Lava helps too. That it does. There tends to be a lot of that in the nether. I do sometimes wonder if I ever miss the days of not knowing all the things I know of Minecraft. The more exploration side where it's just like, oh, you're exploring and you have that chance of dying and losing everything. I mean, that's still you still have the chance. I really don't ever feel like I have that happen too much anymore. I'm too good at reacting to things that happen to me. But on the different side of it all, I get to build really cool big structures. Oh, never would have been capable of this oh, before. Maybe not. Well, I bet I could have done it. But the idea of it would have been unfathomable. It was impossible. Now I just kind of, let's just start doing it. Start any project that sounds fun. Oh, I already emptied the shulk box. Did I grab that? I did. Okay. Grab that one too. Refill that. Quick check this. No, it was close. So much honeycomb. Actually, I don't think I like doing that. Plenty of honey blocks. It's such a small bee farm right there, but they're so efficient if you're near them long. It's kind of how I've built a handful of my farms in this world, is where they're not the largest. And one day I hope to make some really large versions of farms, just so I don't have to have them near the builds I'm at, but instead I could just go to them and quick load them, and then they get loads of resources in an instant. Similar to my spider farm, you know that one? We can go there and get like a shulker of string within a couple minutes. And it works great. Anywho, let's see here. Let's go see what our lovely friend Jesse's up to. I don't think Jesse plays Minecraft. I don't remember the last time I've actually opened a Jessie stream and she has Minecraft on her screen. This is absurd. She does her games first, then plays. She's been going for 40 minutes. I know she has a lot of fun with them. It's easy. It's a fun thing to do. It's chat moving with it, I bet. But anywho, we're gonna say hello to our amazing friend Jessie Mama. Absolutely amazing streamer. I wasn't complaining. I just find it really funny. Anytime I open her stream, she doesn't play Minecraft anymore. That's my look at it. I know she does. I think the last time we raided her, she was actually playing Minecraft. She was working on her graveyard from however long ago. She's gonna be near done with that. But anywho, thank you for everyone hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all the subs early as well. D. Clark and Anonymous, and anyone that resubbed Chaos. I'm sure there was someone else. Actually, I don't know if there was anyone else. The bits from all the different people as well. I know Oscar gave a whole bunch of bits. But do grab the raid message. As I said, we're going to go say hello to Jesse. Absolutely amazing streamer. Worth the follow if you're not following just yet. Amazing hardcore world. So please do grab the first raid message if you're subbed. Grab the second if you're not. That's alright by me. And yes, I do hope everyone has a lovely rest of their week. I'll be live Friday, hopefully. If anything ever changes, I update you guys on the Discord, so do be in there. Otherwise, I think that's all I have for you. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye now.